Hello everyone, this is Ashley from Ashley's Creations, and I have a small Papertrey ink haul for you. I actually ordered this stuff. Well, I didn't order it. I didn't order one of the stamp sets from the September release last month, and then I kind of had remorse about the fact that I didn't buy it. So my friend Michelle was placing an order a couple days after the release in September, and I decided to have her place some of my stuff in her cart, and she bought it from me and I paid her back because, like I said, I was kind of remorseful that I hadn't bought this stamp set, even though I haven't even used it, so I didn't need it right away. But so I had her buy that and a couple other things for me that I saw that I wanted. So I just wanted to go ahead and show them to you, and I got them way back the beginning of October, or the end of September, but I haven't had time to do any crafting or videos, and I've only used one of the stamp sets that I bought. So I wanted to actually show you something that I made with this order, so that's why I kind of waited a little bit, because I just made something maybe like last weekend using the stamps. So I wanted to show you something. I wanted to have something that you could see my efforts for why I bought it. But first thing I picked up was the wind is blowing. I picked up the Guidelines Grid Sheet White, and it's just cardstock with a grid on it. And they made this paper for the Guideline stamp set so that you could easily line up your stamps in the squares, because I also picked that up. This was something that was kind of a last minute decision to have Michelle put in her cart for me, but I like to look through Nicole's old release posts to see all the different things they've done with all the different stamps that I've bought. So when I buy an old stamp, I like to go back and see what she made with it, to see how she used it and stuff. I like to just randomly click on ones too that I don't know, or like I've seen them on the website, but I wonder, like, why would I buy that? So then I go to her site and I go look at her release post with it, and I'm like, oh, that's why I would buy it. And so that was kind of how I felt about this one. I kept hearing about the the Giga Guidelines, the Guidelines. I'm like, what is that stamp set? So when I looked at it, and it's got this one stamp that's like kind of grid lines. So it's this huge stamp right here with just grid lines, which the paper will take the place of. So if I don't know if you can see through, but the guidelines on the paper are just as big as the guidelines in here. So this came out before, the paper came out after this one. Like, there's like 2 other sets for this, and this one came out later. But so there's the guideline, and then you have all these little stamps that you stamp inside the square or on the lines of the squares. So you can kind of see that through. You would maybe kind of stamp let me line it up. You would stamp that right there so it's on the lines, and then you would stamp it again over here so it's on the lines, and you would just make a complete pattern all the way through. Or you would put let me find another one. You'd put this one, like right here, and you could stamp it like right here and then right here, and you would just make your own pattern, your own background paper basically. So I picked that up because I thought that was really cool. I saw that Nicole made some really cool cards with it. And then the one stamp set that I had wanted from the September release that I was like, nah, I don't really need it. And then I decided, yeah, I do want it, was the Do Me a Favor tags. So they came out with that tissue paper favor die thing where you cut your tissue paper and makes a favor. And I was hoping maybe that would work with what I want to do for my wedding favor. I don't know if it will. But I also thought, I could use these and make these tags to go on them. So there's one that says, thank you for helping us celebrate. Thanks for coming today. So glad you could join us. Thank you for celebrating with us. So I thought I could use these to make the tags to go on my favors. I like this stripey one. So they used the stripey one a lot, and I really liked that, and I was going to buy it because I liked this one, but then I decided I didn't need it. And then I decided I did need it, so I did end up having Michelle buy it. But so that's the stamp set that I didn't buy, that I had Michelle buy for me. And then I also picked up the Winter Penguin stamp set, and I've thought about buying it for a while, and then Bethany from Be a Crafty Girl bought it, and I was like, oh, you know, that is such a cute stamp. Why haven't I bought it yet? And so I decided to go ahead and get it because he's only $5. So there's a little penguin. He's got a hat, and there's some snowflakes. And some sayings: winter wishes, stay cool, jingle all the way, let it snow. And the appropriate time to buy this is, you know, around Christmas time. So I figured, hey, why not buy it? It's around Christmas time. And I got the matching die to go with it. So that's all the stuff that I bought. But I want to show you what I made. I used my guideline stamp set. Can you guys see that? And this card is from 2 different cards that Nicole made that inspired me. It was a wedding card that she made for the chevron die release, and then a card that she made using these colors in a background similar to this when she used the guideline stamp set. But so it's, you know, it's my own, but I took inspiration from both of hers. And we're going to a wedding. Andy's the best man in a wedding on November 3rd, so I thought, you know, I would make a card for them. And this is the card I came up with. So this is from the half and half die. I used a flourish. I used some silver ribbon. The angled label dies. I think this is Beautiful Bloom, the die. And then the inside. Here's another angled label. This is the 1 3/4 inch Limitless Layers. This is a Martha Stewart punch, and this is a Stampin' Up stamp. But I wanted to actually have something to show you guys when I showed you my haul. So this is what I made. I'm thinking of doing a video on this one. If you guys want to see this one done on the camera, then let me know and I'll do it. Because I kind of want to make another one, so I have one when I give it away. And I kind of messed up in a couple of spots on the background, so I wanted to make another one anyway, so that maybe I can make a nicer one for them. But so let me know if you guys want to see this, and I think this is what I'm going to make next. So hopefully I'll have a video on this soon if you guys want it. So let me know, and I hope you guys enjoyed my haul. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Could you whisper in my ear the things you want to feel? I'll give you